Hey guys, Mike Heise here from the Big Plantation. I was on the phone with Keith Smith, former co-host and founder of the Big Plantation yesterday, explaining some of the stuff that I've been going through lately, and he encouraged me to make this video, and I didn't know what to think of it at first, but I'm just gonna, let it all out there. I always said that I wanted to give my audience, raw me. So basically, this is just my video letting you guys know, and I know I'm not the only one, about my Obamacare woes. I work two jobs. I work at a hardware store, which is a big chain, Lowe's, and I also work at a restaurant in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. And working two jobs, I'm somehow only working 4 days a week max. This week it was 3. Ever since Obamacare hit, part of Lowe's policy now is if you're part-time, you have your hours maxed out at 25, whereas before I was getting 35, 30 to 35, and it's been really devastating. And for whatever reason, I don't know if this has anything to do with Obamacare. I don't think it does, but at the same time, I've been getting less hours at the restaunt as well. But so obviously I'm gonna have to start a job hunt here. I mean, I'm trying to transfer within Lowe's to another store so I can move closer to Westchester, Pennsylvania, and I know a lot of people out there, and that way I would have more of a presence on the street and expand this operation and talk to college students and stuff like that. That's the goal, but until then, it's rough, man. It's honestly kind of scary. I'm really in a rough spot right now. In fact, I was afraid that I might go to jail yesterday. That's why I was talking to Keith in the first place. I remembered that I had a ticket. It wasn't even a speeding ticket. It was it was not following a traffic sign or something like that, and that I'm pretty sure I was late to pay, and I don't have any money. I literally have no money to pay the payment plan that was set up for it. So, I mean, the best I could do is I went to the police station, well, the courthouse, and wrote a letter to the judge explaining my situation, and that is just I'm not trying to dodge the ticket or anything like that, but that I literally can't pay it right now, and it's just crazy to me that I could have two jobs and be so incredibly broke to the point that I am right now. It's honestly, like I said, kind of I'm in a situation right now where I'm kind of scared now. Like I said, I am trying to transfer from one store to another within Lowe's, and there's no guarantee, but I have a lot of reasons to suspect that I have a full-time position at the store that I'm attempting to transfer yet. I'll know by Monday, but yeah, it's just it's really disheartening, and it's really frustrating because I'm a hard worker. I've been working since the day I turned 15 years old. I got my first job as a dishwasher at a restaurant on my 15th birthday. I've worked throughout school. I've worked weekends more often than not. I work my ass off to continue this project and expand this project, and hopefully someday make it self-sufficient, and just that I could have two jobs and not be able to have money to put in my gas tank right now and stuff like that. It's just blows my mind. It blows my mind, and like I said, I just wanted to put this out there to kind of share my feelings with you, but also one of the tagline for the Big Plantation is "You're not alone." And that's something that me and Keith both thought was a really important, really powerful message. And so I just want to put this out there for anybody who is, struggling with these kinds of things. Stay strong, stay positive, and don't let it get you down. Keep moving. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Get out there and do whatever you can to reverse the situation. That's what I'm trying to do. They might get a little annoyed with me, but I'm being pretty tenacious with keeping up on trying to get this job, and starting to job hunt other places if I need to and stuff like that. So yeah, you're not alone, and you know, leave some comments on the video or on the page about your experiences with how Obamacare has affected you.